Good day, viewers. Welcome to today's video. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to give you the ultimate guide to mastering one of the most critical parts of academic research writing, and that part is theoretical framework. So in today's video I will explain what is theoretical framework, the key elements that are included in theoretical framework, and I will also show you how to use ChatGPT, of course our customized prompt, to draft a good theoretical framework. So whether you are preparing your thesis, dissertation, or research project, this video will walk you step by step through how to write a strong theoretical framework that strengthens your entire study. So in this tutorial I will show you how to write a theoretical framework in a thesis, structure it for clarity, and integrate relevant theories that align with your research objectives. You will also discover how ChatGPT can help you draft, refine, and cite scholarly theory accurately without plagiarism, saving you time and ensuring academic compliance. So if you were wondering how to write a theoretical framework in research paper or proposal, this video breaks it down into simple, actionable steps. By the end of this video, trust me, you will know exactly how to connect your theory to your research design, and also bridge literature gaps and impress your supervisor or examiner. So what you're going to do, you're going to watch till the end to see real examples, structure templates, and practical prompts for writing your theoretical framework like an expert. Fine. So before we go into the practical aspect, I'll quickly remind you of the definition of theoretical framework. So the theoretical framework is a structure of concepts and theories that explains why the research problem exists. It predicts outcomes and guides the study's design, data collection, and analysis. It's drawn from existing literature and helps position your research within a specific academic tradition or body of thought. Now, a theoretical framework is the foundation of any academic research. You know why? Because it explains the theories, models, and concepts that underpin your study, and it also provides the lens through which you interpret your data, also guiding how you understand relationships between variables and linking your work to existing knowledge. Now, these are the key elements to include when writing a theoretical framework. Number one, introduction to the framework. Briefly define what a theoretical framework is. Explain its relevance to your research problem and objectives. State how it connects to your study. For example, helps in explaining relationship or phenomena. Number 2, identification of theories. Present 1 to 3 major theories or models relevant to your research topic. Discuss their origins, core principles, and how they have been used in similar studies. Application to your study. Explain how each theory supports your research questions, hypotheses, or variables. Show how the theory provides a lens for interpreting findings. Number 4, critical analysis. Compare and contrast the strengths and weaknesses of the theories. Highlight any limitations or areas where existing theories fall short. Number 5, justification of choice. Justify why you select one or more theories for your study. Explain how the chosen framework aligns with your methodology and research design. Number 6, visual representation. Though this one is optional, but then visual representation, in visual representation you have to include a diagram or conceptual map showing the relationships between theories, concepts, and variables. So that is that. Let's quickly go into the practical aspect of it. Meaning, I'm gonna show you how you can use your ChatGPT. So this is where you have to open your eyes wide and follow me as I take you through the step by step on how to a good theoretical framework, the one that will impress your supervisor. So when you open your system, you already know how to do that one. You come here, you come to your ChatGPT, you go to the customized prompt, research writer, complete research writer. Then you click on start writing my research now. Remember, you have to make your format ready, like you have to make your topic, your case study and all that ready. So mine is already in my system, so I'll just go and copy, because these are the things you will need to provide. So I'll just come, copy, then paste it here. So with this customized prompt, you can write from your chapter 1 to chapter 4. Trust me, this particular customized prompt writes from 1 to chapter 4, and it can plot your graph. You don't even need to stress yourself on that. Plot your graph, do all and kind of analysis. So now he's asking, please reply with your choice. That's, should we start with chapter 1 and over that, but we are writing conceptual framework, so we are going directly, we are writing theoretical framework, so we are going directly to 2.2. So I prompted 2.2 because that is what we want to write on. Now, okay, see, So I said before I generate this section, here's what it will include based on your topic, importance of audit in manufacturing firm, and your case study, Nigeria Bottling Company PLC. So it's showing me the format. See, now it's asking me, would you like me to use agency, stakeholders, and stewardship theories? So I will just reply yes, but here you have to prompt your choice, so I'll just reply yes. So you have your own choice, you prompt it, you bring in your own choice, you prompt what you want it to include, then you get it done. So you see, it's done using the agency, the stewardship, the stakeholder theory. So you can see it's giving me step by step the stewardship theory. You can see it, and it comes with in-text citations. You can see the in-text citations. It gives you verified references, but then you still have to verify your references. And for verification of references, when we are done with writing complete research, we will learn verification of references. So now you copy, you go to your Microsoft Word, paste and do. This is where you can do editing. This way you can delete the things you don't want. This way you can erase out what you know you don't want. So from here I'll just remove the things I don't want. So all these lines, you remove them. Remove all of these, they're not necessary. Take out this line, remove this, remove this. Beautiful. So that's all for theoretical framework. The next thing you will do is to verify the references, but verification of references will be in our next video. Okay, so let me surprise you with this. You can actually do more than I do. Yes, you can, if you are consistent in this video, in our videos rather. You have to subscribe to our channel, you have to like, comment, and of course share to others, so that you will be getting notifications on our videos. With this, you'll be able to finish up our topics on research, So do not forget to subscribe to our channel, comment, share, and also click on the notification bell, so that whenever we post a video, you get a notification. And that's all. I am still that your research consultant, Rich Edits. Of course, I am working with my word AI. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you in another video.